Back here at the Dunk for Diabetes. Huntington Prep, an early leader, 13-4 over Benedictine. A lot of athleticism that we talked about in the pregame, showing early, Pat.
Yeah, Dominic Whitson, as you see there, is going to Baylor. He hasn't even come in the game yet, but another big body that when they decide to use him, there's just another big dude they can bring in.
A couple of subs in. Nick Meek is into the game for Benedictine. TJ Steele, their sixth man, is in as well. Also, Jordan Philpotts. For Huntington Prep, their starting five remains on the floor. Gil Caesar, Landry, Rayton Mays, Wiggins, and Kingsley.
They're in a very Ignatius is much
stepping
smaller
out of bounds
now.
there. Yeah, it was
much smaller at every position. And
Jordan Philpotts, so another turnover. Huntington Prep with the basketball. Benedictine will try that press. Spin move down there by Kingsley. He's fouled. So he went up with a shot. Moses Kingsley, solid player.
Nice bounce pass, spin move, got his body, created space, got under control.
Shooting just 44% though from the line, Pat, so they like to put him there if they can, as he misses the first one.
And his release is way too high. He brings it straight up and extends his hand straight up instead of slightly toward the rim.
Kingsley committed to Arkansas to play basketball. The 6'9" senior with the second free throw. That's short as well. Wesley Parr, the Benedictine rebound. Bengals down by 9 here. We passed the midway point of the first quarter. Philpotts short on the three. Kingsley the rebound. Tom Mays.
You know, I like the confidence that Philpotts showed there, but when you're coming in off the bench, you want to take that shot when you have a real clean look.
Gil Caesar with the three-pointer, by the way, he's got 16-4.
Because that's what happens. You miss that, you take a shot early in the offense, another quick one. Well,
Reginald Jones with the triple.
Yeah, shut me up. I just think you have to make them play defense.
Wiggins has it lip out on the three-pointer. TJ Steele. Nice look down low to his teammate. That was Parr, but there's Kingsley there to block it out of bounds. Boy, Kingsley is so tough defensively. Yeah. He can, besides being 6'9", Pat, he can jump and can't get it over.
And jumps quickly. Gets off the floor. Watch how quickly he gets off the floor. You know, he just, he just has that length that most high school kids don't have. 99% don't have that.
Austin Grandstaff in for Huntington as the ball goes out of bounds. It'll belong to the Huntington Express.
I think Coach Wilson's going to have to find a way to get Wesley Parr to settle down a little bit. He just seems like he's in the moment right now. He's just sort of pressing and he's not feeling his game yet. Do something to get him going, whether it's get him a good look inside or just give him a 30-second blow or something.
Gil Caesar on the drive. Great look down low for Kingsley, who finishes. He has 6. Ties him with Gil Caesar for the game high. 11-point lead for the Express. It's TJ Steele. A long triple right there. TJ Steele averages 11 a game. He hits the triple to make it an 8-point lead for the Huntington Prep Express. Three-pointer is long for Gil Caesar, out of bounds. It belonged to Benedictine.
That was a big shot that TJ just hit down there. The danger again of taking early long shots in your offense with a team like this is this: if you miss this, it's just athletes going the other way and they're scoring. So if they can knock those down, fine. But if you start missing them, you better work your offense a little bit more.
Blocking foul there on the Express. Their first foul today. And Xavier Ratan Mays. 18-10 here. favor of the Huntington Prep Express. The minute 36 to go in the first quarter. Here comes Asher Poole back in for Benedictine. He'll replace Jordan Philpotts.
Jordan did a good job there in that little stretch. Took one early shot that led to a three, but I want to spend a little more time when we get a chance talking about what I mean about the danger of that early three-point attempt.
McMeek cut off, but he finds Parr
when we get a chance.
Asher Poole short on the triple. Tyshawn Powell is there for two, 18-12. Express trying to run. The 10 Mays lost the ball out of bounds. Benedictine has it back, and now they're on a 5-point run, Pat, but those early threes.
Yeah, when you take that early three, if you miss it, your teammates are standing around watching it, and if usually they bounce long, and against an athletic team, they're just going to go the other way and get numbers on you. 3-on-1s, 4-on-1s. So you have to be real careful against an athletic team.
Parr.
So right now, you have to get back.
Grandstaff had the rebound, whacked off of his knee by Poole and out of bounds. Benedictine will get the ball. So they were down 18-7. Benedictine was. The Express were about to take off with a big lead, and they've come right back to cut it to 6, and they have the ball.
Yeah, and Tyshawn Powell is a guy we got to talk about. He had a nice little putback inside and forced a turnover. He has, you know, some good D1 schools looking at him already. And by the time he's done playing here at Benedictine, he'll definitely be a D1 recruit.
DJ Steele tried to drive, knocked away and out of bounds. Stay in the Bengals' possession.
It's just a little bit bigger athlete being able to beat you to the spot.
Parr stuffed again by Kingsley. That's his third block already. Powell is long on the jumper. Landry. The Rayton Mace. Meek for three. Right there.
And that's
the example. That's Grandstaff for three.
Yeah, and that's the example I was talking about. When Tyshawn got that second opportunity, probably should have pulled it out, set something up, and run it. He shot it quick, missed it, and that's what results on the other end.
So the Express by 9 as we get a look at it again. Austin Grandstaff from Texas draining that triple.
Nothing but net. So you have to, you know, Benedictine has to play every possession almost to perfection. If you're going to take that shot, it better be a great shot that you feel so good about. You're gonna either net it or hit something. And I think Tyshawn rushed that, and it led to that, led them having a nice spread out situation, a 4-on-2 break. And they're going to find a good team's going to find an open shooter trailing like Grandstaff just did right there.
Yeah, Grandstaff only a sophomore, 6'5".
And aside from all that, Benedictine only down 9. So, a couple good possessions. They're all right.
DJ Steele. Wesley Parr. There's Meek down low. Got Kingsley in the air. Going to get the little jumper. Loose ball on the floor. It's out of bounds. It'll belong to the Huntington Prep Express. 4.1 left here in the first quarter. They can rush it up the floor as good as anyone. Jones coming back in for Benedictine. Now we've got a timeout called by Huntington Prep. They'll try to get a play here with 4.1 to go before the end of the first quarter. Huntington Prep, Pat, they've, again, been able to show you their outside game. They go inside. They like to run. You know, it's again, one thing to say, we need to take something away from this other team. Well, all right, you can take a couple of things away. They've got a couple more to throw at you.
Yeah, they're so loaded that it's like pick your poison. But Benedictine can, again, they can help themselves by controlling each possession and working the ball. Work the ball. Work the ball until you get a great shot. You can do that. But you have to be disciplined enough to do that. And, you know, the trouble is these kids are on this big stage against this big-time team, and, you know, maybe one or two of them wants to show what they can do. You don't have time for that in a game like this. You have to play great team basketball.
Benedictine the steal. Jones at the buzzer, couldn't get the two. And, Ralph Fulford, the head coach for Huntington Prep Express, not happy with the way that last play worked out. But for the Prep Express, How about this guy? Moses Kingsley's got 6 points and 3 blocked shots in the first quarter. Prep by 9.